in their blue home uniforms, going left to right to start the game. Max Alexander here with Watertown TV, running the board. Brandon Simmons on one of the cameras. Ray Bazanson bringing you tonight's action here in his 31st year of bringing these games to you. I hope you enjoy them. In goal for Watertown is a junior, Wyatt Stefanis, tonight. Other starters, Braden Schmidt and Liam McCloskey, Jacob Narcus, Denzel Esquivel, Damien Ortega, Matthew Bushke, Nathan Pfeiffer, Owen Harris, Connor Lehman, and Eli Sloan. Watertown with a goal kick taken by Braden Schmidt. For the Baraboo Thunderbirds, Cole Koenig, number 1, Oliver Scanlon, Levi Klein, Johan Lopez, Zach Huffaker is in goal, Ethan Updegraw, Noah Bullock, Ronaldo Lopez, Jorge Hidalgo Rodriguez, Elliot Romano Thompson, and right out in front, knocked away, Ortega in for Watertown 18. Ball's taken away by 12. And a lot of pressure here right away. We got an offsides called. Field judge on the far side. 19 is Michael Barhona. Again, Braden Schmidt with the goal kick up past midfield. Baraboo overall record 9-4-2, 3-1-1 in the Badger West. Tied for second place. The Goslings are 4-6-1 overall. They're 0-4-1 in conference, tied for 6th place. Down near the corner, Lehman over there, centered. Koenig back to the far side. And a throw in for Baraboo. Down to the end line, centering, headed out by McCloskey. Narcus upfield. Baraboo brings it right back. Barona on the defenders, playing up past midfield. And we got another goal kick coming up. There's a lot of pressure early on here in the first 3 minutes by Baraboo. Noah Bullock, a defender for Baraboo. In front of Stefanis is the back line of Bushke and Schmidt. And then usually McCloskey and Lehman on the wings in defense. Thrown in by Ortega. Esquivel after it. We're going to have a corner kick right away for the Goslings. And coming over to take it. Left foot, it comes into the goalie. McCloskey didn't get a lot on that ball. Crosses back to the far side. Liam playing the midfield. The defender on this side is number 4, Nathan Pfeiffer for the Goslings. Narcus and Ortega in midfield. Ortega after it. Gets by the defender to the end line. And we should have another corner kick as he tried to center it off the defender. Good job by Ortega to catch up to that. Back on defense was Romano Thompson. Taking it to the corner, it's Ortega. Damien, a freshman. Nicely put out front, crossed over everybody to the far side. Baraboo brings it up the far side. Drops back to the middle. With this side to Lopez. Long pass ahead after it is Schmidt. Schmidt up to Pfeiffer. And it's out of bounds. It's Watertown throw. Pfeiffer taking it. Goal kick coming up for Baraboo. Long kick by the goalkeeper, Huffaker, a senior. Up this side, number 12, Noah Bullock. Bullock again, Ortega. Back to 18, Romano Thompson. To Rodriguez to the far side. Lopez with it. Narcus on him. Now Sloan staying with him. Picked up on the far side by Lehman. Lopez with a lot of dribbling. He finally gives it up. And a long shot sails over to goal. Going to have a goal kick here for Baraboo, or Watertown. 7.5 minutes in, no score between your Watertown Goslings and Baraboo Thunderbirds. It's the last regular season home game for the Goslings. We hope you've enjoyed watching these games. Streaming live all across the globe. Schmidt blocks it, kicked up by Pfeiffer, or rather Bushke. Bushke blocks it. There's a shot and a goal! Number 8, Lopez.
That's a Baraboo goal in the 9th minute by number 8, Johan Lopez.
Johan Lopez. That ball was out front, blocked initially by Bushke. Lopez turned quickly and shot it past Baraboo. Up in the air by Ronaldo Lopez. So both juniors, both captains. Lopez again with a shot. Out to pick it up is Wyatt. Long punt. A little bit of wind advantage at the Goslings' back. Narcus with it. To the middle and a shot by Sloan. Off the defender, and then it came back to Sloan and he put it over to goal. So Narcus with a nice centering pass there. Sloan getting his first shot went off the defender, and then the second rebound he got under it. Taking a goal kick is Huffaker, the senior goalkeeper. Headed right back by McCloskey. And Watertown throw-in. Nathan Pfeiffer, senior. A lot of seniors for Watertown. Watertown will get another throw. He'll leave it. Ortega leaves it for Pfeiffer into Sloan. Headed away by Barahana. Barahana, number 19, midfielder. Jacob Narcus up the field. No one there but the Thunderbirds. Bring it back. Lopez. Johan, he'll shoot from out there. One bouncer into the goalkeeper, Stefanos. Goal kick coming out by Stefanos. It's out of bounds, so Watertown throw-in on the far side. Hey, Jamie.
How are you tonight?
Good.
Good to see you. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Halftime will be nice for you.
It's from the Becks.
Oh,
Cindy
nice.
and Dave. Yeah.
How nice.
Jamie Kep up. Say hello, Jamie Kep, the athletic director for Watertown. Watertown coached by Clayton Kratzer, assisted by Brian Schmidt. Head coach for the Thunderbirds, Tyler Lang, assisted by Olivier Palacios and Brady McKinnon. And the JV assistant coach, Watertown JV's won 4-0, Sam Galaviz. But one of the assistant coaches for Baraboo is a cousin of mine, my first cousin's son, John Taylor. And my mother is an alumnus of Baraboo High School. Pfeiffer kicks it up. Ortega breaks in, centers it, hit it, and a goal! Ortega, Narcus, to McCloskey, who headed it in for Watertown.
And it's a Watertown goal in the 13th minute by number 14,
Or
Denzel
Esquivel got it.
Number 13.
Sorry about that. I couldn't tell. That was Esquivel who came in and headed it in. Equalizer for Watertown, 12:08. Denzel Esquivel. Ortega got it to Narcus. Put it up in the air, and Esquivel was there to head it in into an open net. Nice job by Denzel. And back to the goalkeeper, Thompson, Ronaldo Thompson. Cleared out by number 4, Pfeiffer. Back in, 19, Barana. Centering pass. Headed out by Schmidt. McCloskey after it. That far side, and Esquivel. Taken by Rodriguez. Defenders kick it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper cannot pick it up and punt it, but certainly as a player can kick it off the ground. And a very strong leg for Huffaker, the senior. Baraboo quick in the midfield. Over here to Lopez, Johan. Pfeiffer knocks it away. And then Sloan. Narcus at midfield, brought back by the Thunderbirds. Ronaldo Lopez. And it's just past the end line. Goal kick for Watertown. 14 minutes in, it's 1-1. Schmidt with the goal kick. Long kick ahead, headed out of there by Bullock, number 12. Then Lopez to number 6, Scanlon, who centers it. Over the goalie's head, we're going to have a goal kick. Stefanis setting up for Schmidt. Kicked away by Bullock. Headed back by Bushke, who came up. Or rather, that was Harris. Number 3 is Owen Harris, senior midfielder. Free kick coming up here for Baraboo. It's like Lopez, Johan Lopez. Instead of taking and off of Stefanis, who went down, it bounced off his knee, but the defender was there to kick it upfield. And Narca's coming in way out. Huffaker to pick up that pass. Ball bounced. Scanlon. Again, Stefanis unable to grab it. Defender helped clear it out. It's a little cool tonight. The field may be a little slick, which makes the ball slick. Narcus. He's got Ortega on this side. Narcus to Esquivel. Narcus and Esquivel. Then cleared up field, headed back by Harris. Owen Harris, 3. Lopez drops it for Bullock. Scanlon looking to center. Shot, oh, high. That was number 11, Ethan Updegraw. Ethan, a sophomore.
Now in the game for the Goslings, number 8, Dylan Vasquez.
Dylan Vasquez
Noah Gilbertson.
in for the Goslings. And Noah Gilbertson, 16 for the Goslings. Narcus centers it. Esquivel back to Narcus. He'll shoot from there, and a save by Huffaker. Long pass. Lehman knocked it down for the Goslings. And a long pass. Stefanis picks it up on one bounce. We're 18 minutes into this first half. We played 2 40-minute halves. It's 1-1. Sloan, the sideline centering pass picked up by Huffaker. I think that was Gilbertson on the far side. Back to Huffaker. His pass blocked by Esquivel because it went off of the Gosling, and Huffaker could pick it up, punt it to midfield. Narcus ahead. Ortega to the end line. He's run off the ball by Bullock. Nice job by Noah. And Schmidt up. Intercept that pass. Sloan trying to get it ahead for Vasquez. Baraboo up the far side. Ortega after it. Cleared by Bullock. Gilbertson was up, couldn't control. Koenig to the far side. Long pass comes down to Stefanis. Wyatt down to one leg. And again, what breeze there is at the Goslings back here in the first half. Throw in for Bullock. Couple of subs coming in.
The game for Baraboo, number 13, Luke Stats, and number 22, Dalton Harvey.
Luke Stats and Dalton Harvey. Somebody in for the Goslings. Didn't get the name. Sloan, Narcus. Getsky is in number 5. Dylan Getsky, another senior for the Goslings. Up to Graw, up the sideline. Kept in on the far side. A little give and go. Kicked up by Bushke. And we got a call here against Baraboo. Players got tangled up. Gosling went down. Free kick taken by Schmidt. Braden, a freshman. "21.5 minutes gone." So a couple of former coaches tonight. John Sterling stopped by to say hello, along with David Beck and his wife Cindy. Known the Becks and the Sterlings for many of these 30 years that I've been doing soccer. John was an assistant with the first soccer team, along with head coach Dave Harris back in the early 90s. 90-91 was the first year for varsity soccer. And that's when I started doing these games. And I don't know if they've just haven't found anybody better, or they just haven't found anybody, but they're still letting me up here. So we hope you enjoy it. Thanks to all the help from Watertown TV, Max Alexander and Brandon Simmons tonight. Lisa Wolf, the coordinator. Send her your comments, critiques. And we got a call here. I think Watertown will have a kick. Somebody might have snuck up off sides for Baraboo. Got to have two players between the opposite team and the goal. One of those is usually the goalie, and then another defender, or to have the ball. Narcus drops it off his chest. His pass up, headed out by Romano Thompson, I believe. And a long kick up. That should be a Watertown throw-in on the far side. James Walker in for Watertown, a junior. Usually playing a midfield position or forward. Down near the corner. Throw-in coming up for Baraboo. Ball bounced over that far fence. Midfield, Schmidt up. Headed by Lopez. Pass back. Stotts. It's on the far side. Now all alone with it. Number 3. Jason Justice, who's in for the Baraboo. We got a call here against Watertown. Free kick. About 35 yards out. By number 14, Ronaldo Lopez to take this kick. And a save. Went off the post or the crossbar. Player was right there from Baraboo trying to body it in, but Stefanis picked it up. Now Harris loses it to Lopez. Ronaldo. Harris takes it away. Owen Harris. Walker to this side. Getski to the sideline. Loses it out of bounds. Thrown in quickly by Jason Justice. He'll do it again. Kept in by Lopez. To Lopez. And that shot taken by Koenig was blocked by Vasquez. Now right up the field by 2. Bushke on a tackle takes the ball away. Nice play by Matthew Bushke. Throw in on the far side for the Thunderbirds. We're 27 minutes in. 13 to go in this first half. It's 1-1. Beautiful night here. Field's in great shape. To this side, Getski. Trying to get it ahead for Narcus. Too far, and out to pick it up is the goalkeeper, Huffaker. He'll take it back, switch sides. Up the middle, number 6, Scanlon. Koenig, Scanlon to the far side. Out of bounds.
In the game for the Thunderbirds, number 19, Michael Barahana.
Michael Barahana back in, 19. Throw and kick by Lehman back upfield. Vasquez with it. Now to the center. Picked up by Olsen. And a shot taken by number 8, Johan Lopez. Johan with the first goal of the night at 8:13. Equalizer by Denzel Esquivel, 12:08. Liam McCloskey back in. and Denzel Esquivel. Two seniors back in. Esquivel with the goal for Watertown. McCloskey with it. To Getzky. Cleared away. Harris heads it back. McCloskey. Liam drops it back to Lehman. McCloskey with a shot. Goes a little bit wide. Step by Huffaker. He'll pick it up. Keeping it low against the wind, what wind there is. McCloskey to Getzky, who loses it out of bounds. Made a quick move on Justice. Lopez to the center of the field. Scanlon was there, kicked away. Kicked up by Walker. James Walker. (14) Ronaldo Lopez. All the way down. Tried to center it. Went off of number 4 Pfeiffer for a corner kick. First corner kick for Baraboo. Short kick. They bring it back out. And a shot by number 11, Ethan Updegraw. Down to the ground was Stefanis to make the save. Less than 10 minutes now here to go in the first half. McCloskey to Walker. For Getzky. Couldn't quite keep it in along the sideline. Justice with the throw in. Pfeiffer loses it. Lopez coming down. Johan. A lot of speed. Knocked away by Bushke. Good job by Matt. Esquivel couldn't quite control on the far side. Kicked out by Huffaker. Watertown throw.
In the game for Watertown, number 1, Eli Sloan. And number 6, Gideon Wangerin.
Eli Sloan back in and Gideon Wangerin, both Wangerin a senior, seen his first action tonight. Number 6. Kicked up by Pfeiffer. Schmidt with a long kick up the sideline. Trying to keep it in was Getzky. Throw in. Justice coming out. In is Noah Bullock, number 12, back in. He was started over here on this side. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. It's 1-1. Up the middle. Schmidt kicks it up in the air. Sloan intercepts, and then their pass intercepted right back. Lopez. Scanlon. Looking to shoot, and he goes just wide. Got it past Harris. Wide to the left by Oliver Scanlon, number 6. Goal kick for Schmidt. Schmidt with a long kick. Headed back by Bullock. Sloan pushed off of the ball by Lopez. Call went against Lopez. Pfeiffer drops it for Schmidt. Braden. 4 players up on that left side. McCloskey, Sloan. Headed here by Harris. Now back out by Baraboo. Scanlon to the far side. Bringing it down on that far side. Cleared away. That's going to be a corner kick. I think that's Luke Stotts is over there. And taking a corner is Ethan Updegraw. Stotts comes into the middle of the field, a little taller than Updegraw. Lopez tries to hit it, puts it on the ground. Send it back to Lopez. Don't know if they're brothers or cousins. If they're related at all. Centering pass headed by Bushke. And here's the shot. Ronaldo Lopez cleared it over to goal. And we're under 5 minutes here in the first half. It's 1-1 still. Cole Koenig comes back in. Number 1. And Jacob Narcus for the Goslings. Number 13. Schmidt with the goal kick. 4 minutes to go in the half. Levi Klein kicked that ball upfield and out of bounds. Bushke, his pass went off the head of Stotts. Lopez right up the gut, and it goes out of bounds. Bushke will take, Schmidt will take the goal kick. 3.5 minutes here in the half. 1-1. And it over to Baraboo with the throw-in.
Now to the Thunderbirds, number 3, Jason Justice.
Jason Justice back in. Staying up at a forward position, at least to begin with. Pfeiffer heads it upfield to Esquivel. Lopez, Sloan up. McCloskey, a little hard for Narcus. Got by him to the far side. To Wangeren. All the way upfield. Then cleared out by Bushke. And it'll be a throw-in for 12, Bullock. Lopez. Nice job by Watertown. That was number 3, Harris Owen. Esquivel breaking down. And the goalkeeper, Huffaker, out to kick it away. Down towards the corner. Too far for Esquivel. We got 1.5 minutes to go in the half. Huffaker to set up for the goal kick. (1-1) between Baraboo and Watertown. Former coach Sterling said it's more goals scored in the first 10 minutes of the game. Last 10 before a half. First 10 in the second half, last 10 of the game. Let's see what happens here. Lopez with it. It's by Pfeiffer, centers. And Stefanis with the save, diving to his left. It was Levi Klein that got off the shot. He didn't get a lot on it, but number 1 rather, Koenig got it on goal, but it looked like a handball. Bounced off at 12 Bullock. We're under a minute to go. Justice. McCloskey. Going to be a throw for Baraboo. McCloskey blocks it. Upfield by Pfeiffer after it is Esquivel. And a shot and a goal! Denzel Esquivel with his second goal of the night. That pass came up. The defender was there trying to keep Esquivel from getting to it to allow Huffaker to come out. And Esquivel beat him to the ball and put it past Huffaker. 2-1 with 12 seconds here in the first half. Long pass to Stefanis. And that's halftime. Watertown with the lead, 2-1 over the Baraboo Thunderbirds. This is Ray Bazanson signing off the first half. We'll see you for the second half.
and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention to the track as we recognize and honor Ray Bezanson for broadcasting both boys and girls soccer games for over 30 years. You can also find Rev Ray behind the mic for many other Gosling sporting events, such as football and basketball. Rev Ray is a very common sight when it comes to being at Watertown soccer games that are televised by Watertown TV. Each evening, the Rev enters Gosling Stadium with a smile on his face. Rev Ray has an infectious laugh, is kind beyond belief, and always the best dressed person in the stadium. At this time, please direct your attention to the video board to hear a few words from Rev Ray himself.
How long have you been commentating youth sports?
Well, I've been doing this soccer. The first year we had varsity soccer at the high school was 1999 or 1990-91. So it's been, this is my 32nd year.
How many years have you been with Watertown TV?
All 32 years.
Did you commentate sporting events before you were with Watertown TV?
No, that was my first opportunity. I was loud in the stands and they pulled me down and gave me a mic.
What do you love most about commentating youth sports?
Well, I hope people are watching. You know, that's always my fear. Is anybody watching this? Because I just enjoy doing it for the kids so their parents or grandparents can watch them.
Perfect. How did you become interested in this field?
Gary Fisk, the first full-time person at Watertown TV, started taping the games, and he saw me in the stands and he gave me a mic, and so that's how we started, and we've gone, I've been doing it ever since, so it's been fun, a lot of fun.
What do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
I thought about that question, Kelly, and I don't have a lot of spare time. I pastor a church, the Advent Christian Church on South 8th Street. So every Sunday and Saturday I'm getting ready for church. And then I work full-time at Marquardt Hospice as a chaplain. And so between that and the grandkids, there's not a lot of spare time. So
I understand that. What was your favorite childhood memory?
We lived in Minneapolis for a while when I was in grade school and junior high, and both the Twins and the Vikings started while we were up there in Minnesota. And then also when I was up there, I attended a Billy Graham crusade and accepted Christ. So that all happened in the Twin Cities. So.
Wow, that's wonderful. What is your greatest achievement?
I think my greatest achievement is helping people when they're in the last stages of life, and I'm able to try to bring some peace into their life with scripture and prayer and music. So, and that gives me a lot of satisfaction to know that they're at peace.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Did you play any sports growing up? And if you did, what was your favorite sport to play, even if it was just for fun?
Well, I used to play baseball. I used to throw horseshoes, but I really like soccer, and played a little bit in high school, and then in college I played some soccer. So
What position did you play?
I was the goalie, like Eli, but I was a short goalie.
Where did you grow up?
Well, I was born in Ohio, lived in Madison, Minneapolis, and Aurora, Illinois. So been around.
Here in Watertown.
We've been in Watertown over 36 years. And we're just celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary this weekend coming up.
Congratulations.
So, yeah.
So any life advice you would like to share with our athletes?
I think the best thing to do is whatever you do, enjoy it and give it all that you have, because that'll make it more enjoyable. And my favorite verse is, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." And we can rejoice in every day because life is very precious.
And Ray wants to say a huge thank you to his wife, Jan, who has allowed him to continue calling games even after their children, Aaron, Seth, and Megan, were done playing. Also, a huge thank you to all the volunteers he wants to give and the staff of Watertown TV over the last 30+ years. He has too many people to remember, and he didn't want to forget anybody. And also wants to thank Jamie and Kelly for Watertown High School. Ray has received a signed soccer ball from the Watertown Goslings team, and joining him tonight are his wife Jan, their son Aaron, and his two daughters Olivia and Tori, their son Seth, their daughter Megan, and her husband Todd, and daughter Tyler Joe. Once again, please put your hands together one more time for very own Ray Bazanson.
We're back for the second half. A little bit of recognition there at halftime, put together by Jamie Kep and his assistant Kelly Piasecki. Thank for that. 2-1 Watertown as we begin the second half. Brandon Simmons running the technical part here with Max Alexander on one of the cameras. Those steps wearing me out. Truly, it's been a blessing to bring you these games. Narcus. Head for Esquivel. Jacob to the end line. Centers it. Cleared out by the defender. We're going to have a corner kick. 2 apiece in the first half. Corner kicks. Taking it is number 18, Damien Ortega for Watertown. Headed down and picked up on a bounce by Huffaker, the goalie, who brings it back quickly on the far side. Lopez. Taken by Esquivel. Got back quickly to help on defense. Coming in, right out in front. And a shot wide by number 11, Updegraw. He got that pass from Lopez right out in front and skied it a little bit. Out in front. Corner kick comes all the way through. And I got a call against Koenig. Watertown with a free kick. Schmidt to take it. Or rather, that was Bushke that time. All the way down, Scanlon drops it for the goalkeeper. Missed kick. Esquivel couldn't get off, or Gilbertson rather, Noah Gilbertson picked up that loose ball but couldn't get off a good, decent shot. Down the sideline, Esquivel after it. And it's out of bounds. Goal kick for Baraboo. That was a very nice gesture by Watertown High School. Jamie Kep, Kelly Piasecki at halftime. Got a ball signed by all the players. It's very nice. Thank you to everyone. And a save by Stefanos. Ball's being brought back by Lopez. Crossed, Bushke upfield. And kind of interesting that tonight was the night, and one of the assistant coaches for Baraboo is my cousin's son. And got a card from the Baraboo side of the field, which was very, very nice of them to participate in this recognition. So again, it's been 31 plus years. We're always looking for new blood, as I've always said, and I'll keep doing as long as they allow me, but love to get somebody new in there. A shot went off the leg of Bushke, so it's going to be a corner kick. That was Johan Lopez, who had the first goal in the game at 8:13. Watertown tied it up by Esquivel on a header at 12:08. And then with 12 seconds in the half, Esquivel put one in. And there's a shot high. Watertown goal kick. Schmidt to take it. Long kick. Narcus couldn't quite get to it. Looked like the defender kicked that, not Narcus, but no call. And right back is Lopez, kicked away by Bushke. Throwing it in on the far side would be Pfeiffer, I believe. Pfeiffer, Bushke, Schmidt, and Lehman in the back in front of the goalkeeper, Stefanos. Again, the goalkeeper with the kick. Slight wind at Baraboo's back here in the second half. Harris with it, Owen up to Narcus. Tried to get it through for Esquivel, kicked away by Rodriguez. On the far side, lost out of bounds. Baraboo throw to the center. Koenig taken away by 16. That's Gilbertson in there. And as Esquivel was coming down, run off the play as the goalkeeper picked up the ball. Run off by the defender, Rodriguez. Right out in front, Shot goes wide. Lopez had it. Johan, he turned. Didn't get all of the ball and it dribbled wide on him. Schmidt with the goal kick. A lot of thanks to Watertown TV, Brandon Simmons and Max Alexander here tonight, but many other people through the years, beginning with Gary Fisk way back in the when I started this, and they started doing some games for the high school. Jill Nadeau was a coordinator for a while, many years. Karen Heisman. Ball's up ahead. Vasquez after it. Picked up by Huffaker. And now Lisa Wolf, the coordinator. Narcus tried a back kick, missed it. Up to Graw. Look in the center. There's a centering pass to Lopez, right out in front, a shot and a goal. Johan Lopez with his second goal of the night. Just short of the 50th minute. Ties it up at 2 apiece. He got that pass, turned on the defender, put it into the corner, past Stefanos. See how the Goslings come back here. Gilbertson's pass off the defender, out of bounds. Throw in for Lehman. Connor. Some Lehman's played soccer in the past. I don't know if it's Connor's dad or his uncle. Vasquez turns with a quick shot, picked up by Huffaker. So Watertown TV has given me that opportunity, not only here with soccer, which was my first love, but bringing you football games over the last few years. Girls soccer in the spring, of course, as my daughter played, and played in college at Trinity Christian University in Palos Heights, Illinois. Some great girls soccer teams through the years, and then boys and girls basketball at different times. So anybody who ever thought they might like to do some broadcasting, call Watertown TV, send them an email, call Lisa Wolf, let us know your interest, and find a spot, place for you. Lehman with the long throw to Narcus. Off the defender. Ref called it off of Narcus. With it is up to Graw. Shot blocked. And another shot blocked by that one by Sloan, I think, came up for number 7. Jackson Barta, who's in for the Goslings on that far side at midfield. His shot was blocked also. Good pressure by the Goslings here. Sloan bringing it in. Centering pass pulled out of the air by Huffaker. He was waiting for that. Nice long punch. Headed back to midfield. Up to Graw. Blocked by Sloan, out of bounds. It's going to leave it for Levi Klein to throw in. Up to Gra. Kicked away by Harris, Owen Harris. Up to Gra. Back to Scanlon, Oliver Scanlon, 6. Drops it for Klein. Crosses field. Johan Lopez, who has both goals. And his shot, hard shot, got it off from around 2 defenders, but he went wide with it. Scorcher. We're in the 53rd minute. It's 2 apiece, Watertown and Baraboo. Liam McCloskey comes back in for Watertown. The midfield. Narcus up for Vasquez. Vasquez bounced into the goalie. Stefanis, his kick goes out of bounds on the far side. Throw in for up to, no. Looking for a penalty there was the Thunderbirds. Back to Huffaker. Long kick. Going to sail all the way down to Stefanis. Wyatt backs up. Vasquez knocks it down. Brought back by Baraboo. On the far side. Sloan interrupts that pass. All the way down, coming out to get it is Stefanis. Up to Gra. Giving Lehman a little few words. And that time Vasquez got him from behind. Lopez, I think. Or no, 14 that is. Yeah, Ronaldo Lopez. Hell of a kick from about 40 yards out from the goal. 45. Ronaldo Jr. With the left foot, headed out to the sideline. I think that was Lehman that might have got a hit on it. Up the Gra, throws it into the end line. And out of bounds past the end line. Goal kick coming up for Watertown. Nope. Side judge calls it a corner. Third corner kick for Baraboo. Cole Koenig, or no, 11. Up the Gra. Headed out by Schmidt. Now Narcus ahead for Gilbertson. Baraboo brings it right back. Kicked up by Pfeiffer. To the corner. To the end line, out of bounds. And we got a goal kick this time for Watertown. Dylan Geske in for Watertown. Midfield on this side. That's Barta with it, up the sideline. To the corner, centered. Barta blocked that pass. And a call against Watertown in that far corner. Watertown fans were looking for a call against Baraboo. Did not get that. Narcus blocks that. Out of bounds to Baraboo by the Watertown bench. And now Narcus. Jacob with the left foot, his pass blocked, or shot blocked. Scanlon, his pass blocked out of bounds. Klein to throw it in. Levi, a senior.
In the game for the Thunderbirds, number 13, Luke Stats.
Luke Stats back in for Baraboo. Klein to throw it into the center. To up to Gra. McCluskey brings it out. Brought back by Baraboo. Looking to center. Blocked by Schmidt with his body. Baraboo throwing in front of their bench. 20 minutes to go here in this contest. 2-2. Down to the corner, centered. Stefanis goes up back. Picks that pass out of the air. For Watertown this year, two goalkeepers, Ortega and Stefanis, alternating between games pretty much. Both have done a good job for the Goslings. Ball came back by Vasquez to Stefan, or by Bushke. Gave it to Stefanis, and his kick out of bounds, throwing it in. Again is Levi Klein.
And for Baraboo, number 6, Oliver Scanlon.
Oliver Scanlon back in, number 6. Ball headed out by Lehman, back to Scanlon. Narcus out of bounds. Scanlon with the throw. Up the field. Rolls out at half the field. Klein with the throw. He drops it back. Blocked by Geske. Here comes Baraboo. Midfield. Barahona to the middle. Schmidt with a long kick. His kick all the way back to the goalkeeper, Huffaker. Back to Schmidt. Ronaldo Thompson over. Long shot taken from the far side. Watertown goal kick.
Back in the game for the Goslings, number 3, Owen Harris.
Owen Harris comes back in.
And number 14, Denzel Escobar.
And Denzel Esquivel. Denzel with both goals for Watertown in the first half at 12:08. And then with 12 seconds and a half, 39-48. To give Watertown the lead, which they held until just about 10 minutes gone in the second half when Lopez got his second goal of the night. Lehman's kick off the side of his foot. It's going to be a corner kick. It's 4 corner kicks here in the second half for Baraboo, with Watertown only having 1. Out in front, Lehman clears it upfield. After it is Esquivel. Huffaker on the ground to Rodriguez. Harris tried to knock it down. Back come the Thunderbirds. Centering pass goes over and through the goal mouth to the far side of the field. Kept in by Klein. Geske, his pass blocked and taken by Lopez, Ronaldo Lopez. His shot picked up by Stefanos on the ground. Wyatt with a long kick. Bounces past the defender, Esquivel. Picked up by the goalkeeper, Huffaker. Lehman heads it to the side and out at half. Stotts throws it in quickly. Lehman got his foot on it to break up that pass. Stotts again. To Lopez. Lehman was there. Shot. And high. Right out in front. That was number 11, Updegraw. Had an opportunity there.
Damien Ortega.
Ortega back in. Geske in for Watertown. McCloskey up front. Ortega down the far side. Watertown throw-in. Pushkin Schmidt stay back. The wings come up. And it's a goal kick for Baraboo. 14 minutes, it's 2-2. No overtime during the regular season. And it was good to see Dave and Cindy Weisbecker and John Sterling. John, an assistant coach on that first Watertown team that my oldest son Aaron played on varsity, coached by Dave Harris. Later on, as John coached, when Dave Harris gave that up, he was assisted often by David Weisbecker and Cindy often in the ticket booth here for the high school. Longtime fans of soccer in Watertown, and appreciate them being here. Along with my family, my wife Jan, daughter Megan, son Seth. Older son Aaron had a little procedure done today at the hospital and was here for a while. 3 granddaughters, Olivia and Victoria Bazanson, and Tyler Joe Scher.
Number 13, Jacob Narcus returns for the Gosling.
Narcus back in for Watertown. Schmidt to take the goal kick. Got 12 and a half minutes to go. It's 2-2. Stotts knocks it down. Lehman to Esquivel. He's got Narcus ahead on the left. Ball's kicked away by Lopez, Ronaldo Lopez. And his long pass upfield on the far side. Schmidt was there to kick it away. Baraboo keeps it in. And it's out of bounds according to the side judge. Ref just now saw the side judge signal. So on those offsides calls, the two side judges go up and down the field from one end line to half. Being right on the line, they can usually determine when the ball goes out of bounds. And it's for the ref to acknowledge their signal most of the time.
Back in for Baraboo, number 1, Cole Koenig.
Cole Koenig back in. I'm starting midfielder for Baraboo. A lot of action on that far side. Bringing it to the center. And a shot wide. Goal kick coming up for Watertown. Schmidt to take this goal kick. Braden with the kick. Past Esquivel, he blocks that pass. Narcus just kicked it up in the air. Wanted to do something with it. Klein with the throw-in. And we got a stoppage here. Is down on the ground. Believe that is Esquivel, Denzel. Could be just a cramp. Trainer comes out. That's Micah Holland tonight from Watertown Regional Medical Center. Denzel with both goals tonight for Watertown. First goal on a header from assist by Narcus. 12:08 right before the end of the half. 39-48. Got his second goal. Esquivel is up, able to walk off. Both goals for Baraboo by Johan Lopez, a junior. Early on at 8 minutes into the contest, and then just less than 10 minutes here in the second half. Jack Myers in, seeing his first action, number 23 for the Goslings. Jack, a sophomore. And let's see, we got a call here against Watertown. Owen Harris might have been kicking at that ball. Ronaldo Lopez, left footer. Blocked by Bushke. And then it comes back in over the head of Johan Lopez. Or that might have been Koenig in there. Denzel, rather that was Damien Ortega trying to catch up to that ball on the far side. Less than 10 minutes. Fans getting into this contest. Koenig to the far side. Lopez, Ronaldo. Shoots on goal. Stefanos in position, makes the save on the bounce. Switch of sides, headed out by Klein. Back up field. Oh, kicked away nicely. Kicked away from Updegraw, who was coming down after that pass from Klein. Right out in front. Lopez. His pass blocked by the defender. It's going to be a corner kick, I believe. 8 minutes to go.
Call me or email me. We'll go out. See you later, Ray.
Bye, Judy. Saved by Stefanos. Shot came to the near corner. Judy Lehman, her grandson. Connor Lehman. Been a 2-3 year starter for the Goslings. Judy is the field manager here tonight for the high school. Overseeing all that goes on the field. Bye. So we got this from the Weisbeckers. Seth have the ball? Okay. Yeah, you can take it, Mom. Thank you. Bye. Love you. Saying goodbye to my daughter and granddaughter, Megan Joe and Tyler Joe. Heading back to Sun Prairie tonight. Do appreciate everybody that watches these games. Please let us know that you are. McCloskey, Liam couldn't quite control. Lopez, his pass blocked on the far side, out of bounds by Pfeiffer. Six minutes to go. Volunteers for Watertown TV tonight. Brandon Simmons, Max Alexander. Been a slew of them over the years. Under 6 to go. Baraboo putting some pressure on, trying to. Looking to cross. Right out in front, Sloan. And we got a call here against Watertown. Right outside the penalty area. Looks like it's going to be a penalty kick, I believe. Sure, if a ball bounced up, hit somebody in the hand, the ref called. Or if that was a foul. Setting up to take this penalty, Ronaldo Lopez. Stefanos in goal. And it is in at 74-47 on the penalty kick. Ronaldo Lopez with that penalty kick. Johan Lopez with the other 2 goals. Gives Baraboo the lead with 5:15 to go, 5:13. Stefanos to his right. Lopez, his kick to the left. Ortega down. And it's a goal kick. Ortega on that far side trying to keep it in. Huffaker taking the goal kicks. Upfield quickly. Lehman to Narcus. Ball's ahead for Meyer. McCloskey couldn't quite control. Brought out by Lopez. Ronaldo and Johan. Both with big games. And we got a goal kick for Watertown. 4.5 minutes. Watertown trying to get the tying goal brought back by Lopez. Narcus That kept Narcus pretty much under control, Baraboo has tonight. Jacob bringing it up this time. And his shot off the defender. We should have a corner kick here. Over there to take it is Damien Ortega. Schmidt coming up with his height. Narcus, Myers. Ooh, headed by Schmidt, but headed up into the air and not down towards the goal. 3.5 minutes to go. Up in the air, headed down by Meyer. Lehman. Connor got a call. He went down. And taking it will be Schmidt. Braden. Everybody up. Kicked out by the defender. Up this sideline and out of bounds. Watertown throw. Bushke with the long throw, headed out again. Lehman down the sideline. McCloskey, Liam turns, centers it, and pulled out of the air by Huffaker on a nice move by the goalkeeper with 2 minutes to go. Downfield to Schmidt. Lehman taken by Lopez. Bushke and the defender Lopez knocks it down. Ortega. And we got a call here. Watertown with a kick, 1.5 minutes to go from that far side. Ortega over to take it. Narcus, Schmidt, Myers all in there. Centering pass headed out. And we got a 1-on-1, 1-on-2 here. Ortega. Past Bushke. And a goal! That is the dagger. For number 8, Johan Lopez, his 3rd goal of the night. After Watertown. After Watertown brought everyone up for that free kick. Crossed over. And Baraboo got it upfield quickly. Johan Lopez with Bushke back. And he put it past the goalkeeper, Stefanos. 4-1 Baraboo, 4-2 rather, Baraboo. And the crowd quiets the crowd certainly tonight. Narcus with a shot and a save by Huffaker. Well, long pass taken. Sloan. Stotts runs him off, or Scanlon rather. Free kick. 10 seconds to go. Four to 2, Baraboo. Klein going to come off as he pulled up lame there.
Number 2, Charlie Gibbs.
Schmidt with the kick. for Watertown. Someone lost an elbow pad or a shin guard, it looks like. Lopez. Schmidt setting up for this free kick with 11 seconds to go. Clock starts.
10, 9.
And his kick sails, and that's going to be the end of the game. Final score here tonight, Baraboo Thunderbirds 4, the Watertown Goslings 2. Goals by Watertown by Denzel Esquivel. 3 goals by Johan Lopez. 1 by Ronaldo Lopez on a penalty kick. We thank you for watching, and this is Ray Bazanson thanking, again, Brandon Simmons and Max Alexander. Thank you for the recognition from the high school, and no more soccer this fall, I don't think. We'll see you in the spring for the girls' soccer. And enjoy your nights and your days. Life is precious, and God bless.